Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another sort of Convallaria video. So they finally released new Extreme Liberation units. Been a while, but we did have the collab in between, and the collab units did get their Extreme Liberation skills. So let's jump in. Leonide, Hasna, Faycal, Nungal, and Nergal. I can't believe it, like, all these were standard banner units, and then Hasna just out of nowhere, she pops out. She wasn't even like, in the early part of our debut banners. We still had like what? Gloria, Ida, and Coco, Akambe, like all these other units, but they're like, nah, we're just skipping straight to Hasna. Alright, so I did translate the skills, so let's go through them one by one. So first up we got is Leonide's skill. Here's light equipment. Maximum life increased, okay, so extra HP, array damage effect, array damage reduction effect. Damage received is reduced by additional 25%, so just making him tankier. After causing damage, the cooldown of professional skills and reaction skills is reduced by 1, and can be triggered up to 3 times per round. Like, we can make Leonide spam more skills. Okay, like he charges in and don't have to like YOLO and everything. 6-turn cooldown, that's heaps. So I was like, he probably needs like Pamina Spear or something. I don't know. Is it worth it? Guard stance, and this would decrease in cooldown and his reaction, right? It goes down from 3-turn cooldown. Yeah. Definitely the reaction, like, and reduced by 1. And can be triggered. The triggering is this, right? Reducing the damage. I don't know. Doesn't really change that much of his kit. Yeah. Moving on. Fragrance Blooming. At the start of action, apply 2 random level 2 debuffs with enemies with dark fragrance. So that's a fragrance effect. And within four tiles of herself, lasting for 2 rounds. For enemies with dark fragrance, the magic attack is increased by additional 30 for every debuff the target has. Critical damage is increased by 2%, up to 20. How are we going to stack 10 debuffs? Stacking 10 debuffs. I mean, that kind of makes her like a really strong boss dealer, right? It's only what, like 20% damage. Like, if I go to Hasna, where's my Hasna? Okay, there she is. Like, I don't know. It can increase the damage by heaps, but I feel like you still really need to start your Hasna. Maybe for like boss killing. Like, you're gonna stack up so much debuffs, but sometimes the boss does cleanse it. Too random. With dark fragrance within 4 targets. But yeah, 2 debuffs a turn. I think that's pretty cool. Like, for example, we're doing the flower boss now, and she can just stack up those debuffs like no tomorrow, because she doesn't really do debuffs with the rest of her kit. It's just the fragrance effects, at least mainly with the skills I'm using. Like, I don't really delve into the other sort of debuffing skills. Like, she doesn't really have any debuffing skills in the first place. So yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Okay. Faycal. Thunderbolt. Increases crit rate and crit damage by 15%. Heart of the Alert adds additional effects. When the action starts, critical rate increases by 45%. Critical damage increased by 30, which lasts until the end of the action. After any attack triggers a critical hit, the professional skill cooldown is reduced by 1. Energy restored can be triggered once per round. It adds additional effects, so it's on top of what Heart of the Alert gives us. Like, Faycal, like playing like an alert counter build with Heart of the Alert is pretty cool. Yeah, Heart of the Alert. Okay, is that saying this is copying the same skill, right? They're saying, okay, so it's repeating the skill, right? It's repeating what this skill does, and then it's saying the cooldown's reduced by 1 and 2 energy can be restored. Triggered once per round. Is that what that means? So then, like, this goes to like we could spam this every turn, sort of thing. And then like our Arrow Guardian goes down to 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, just stop switching screens. Okay, all right. So for Nungal, healing sight distance, level 3 effect when possessing sniper stance. Yeah, basic attack Nungal is the best Nungal, right? Basic attack. Okay, critical damage is increased by additional 20. Basic attack, the maximum range is increased by 1. Wow, that's such massive range. And when hitting targets with Hangman Mark, okay, but you still need to apply that Hangman Mark though. Crit rate is increased by additional 15. Crit damage is increased by additional 30. Oh, that's pretty sick. Like it's really pushing at that you know, long range sniping action for Nungal. But I know to take advantage of that, do I need to do Marking Bullet to stack the Hangman's Mark? Like maybe me taking Fatal Attack wasn't worth it, and I should have done the Hangman Mark. 85 versus 100. I feel like you still want I don't know, sense of purpose. Like that's the main issue with Nungal is you can't stack, you can't apply the Hangman's Mark really, except from like this basic attack. But she has effects which do the Hangman's Mark. Like, you know, maybe we still run her with like Sophia or other units who do the Hangman Mark, and then like, you know, bossing long range. Maybe I change the sense of purpose instead of the Shattering Arrow, increasing that crit and crit damage, covering the energy. Do we even need the energy like for this? Like, yeah, we probably don't even need the energy, but yeah, stacking that insane crit. I think it'll be really good for PvP as well. Like, such a long range. Powerful charging core when equipped with Bandit Charge. So this is Nergal's skill. Attacking an enemy with Hang Mark alone. Physical attack increased by 15%. Damage increased by 30%. Crit rate and crit damage increased by 40%. Wow. That's a huge buff. After attacking, 1 point of energy is restored. So it just makes his Bandit Charge like in a one-shot now. Can you one-shot with Bandit Charge? That was close quarters, right? Is that the... Oh. Right. I didn't even level it. If the character gains Bandit Charge. Okay. Increases damage. So really building that Hangman mechanic. Like Hangman's team just got like a huge buff, right? Yeah, after performing block gains Bandit Charge. Increase attack. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Has the Hangman people come back? Are we going to get more units? Is Sophia going to get like a big Hangman buff? And like playing a full Hangman team is going to be really epic. I think Nungal's one's pretty good. Faycal's looks pretty decent as well. I think Hasna can be quite useful, especially for bossing. Remember, she does have the unique aura, which does reduce the boss's damage, but you have to be within range, right? Yeah, enemies with fragrance within 3 tiles around her. But she still has to be like, you know, within that boss range and yeah, for big bosses like the flower boss, it only counts from the center tile, not all 9 squares. It's only the center tile that counts from that. So she still has to be really close to deal that damage. All right. So those are the unique Extreme Liberation skills that will be coming out. You still have to farm for the materials to raise up those skills, so that's quite a pain to farm because the new mode, Pioneering Voyage, and does take quite a lot of time to farm these resources. What they said is it's still around like 2 to 3 months to raise up one skill to maximum, so yeah, definitely a long grind. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.